Ariana Grande and Dalton Gomez are married. Hey guys, welcome back to another shared news from home. We have all the exciting details on Ariana's wedding, but before we get into it, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. As always, I'm your host, Fiona Zaring, joined by the wonderful Hiba Berry. Hiba, what exciting news to kick off this week with. I mean, what was your reaction to hearing this?
This was very surprising because I feel like we just heard about their engagement, so I'm super excited to discuss all the details, what we know. So yeah, I'm happy to talk about this. I'm excited.
Yeah, this is that good news we've all been needing. It's been a 5-month long engagement for Ariana and Dalton, and they just got married over the weekend. Her rep officially confirmed the news to People magazine, saying, quote, "It was tiny and intimate, less than 20 people. The room was so happy and full of love. The couple and both families couldn't be happier." The wedding is rumored to be held at Ariana's gorgeous home in Montecito. Listen, I am just so thrilled for her. I feel like Ariana is one of those celebrities where, like, anytime I really think about what her life has been, I am just blown away that she is doing what she's doing, as successful, strong as she is. And I just think it's so incredible that she was able to do this privately and have this special moment between the two of them. I'm with you though. I do feel like we just found out they're engaged, but you know what? They're clearly so in love. This is just so exciting.
It's so exciting, and I love how she's marrying someone that's not in the industry, but is somewhat a person that is around people in the industry because we don't know too much about Dalton, but we do know that he does have a lot of mutual friends that are famous. We've seen him in pictures with like Miley Cyrus, so I'm sure there was some type of, mutual friend that kind of, put them together to potentially, be a match and date. And now they dated, they're engaged, and they did the whole thing. They're married now, which is crazy. And I mean, 5 months, I feel like it's been shorter because we just heard about this engagement and everything, especially with that totally unique ring that we saw. And just super happy for them, and that ring definitely had, a deep meaning with the pearl and, of course, the diamond, and yeah, fans were freaking out. I mean, even you can see the celebrity comments totally freaking out, so this couple has so much support behind them, and she instantly started trending on Twitter. I mean, the moment the news broke, like, she was already trending, like, "Ariana's married," like, all caps lock. Her fans and her friends are so passionate, about her, and they followed her career for so long, and we've definitely seen Ariana's, roller coaster of her relationships as well. Of course, she was previously engaged to Pete Davidson. And so just happy that, she finally tied the knot. She's committed and wish the best for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, listen, let's face it, she's a huge celebrity. You said it. There's been so much obsession over who she's been dating for many, many years in, her career. And you can't talk about her in a way without referencing that Pete Davidson moment because people just went nuts for it. And I think that when she got engaged again, there was a little bit of like, I don't know, I want to say skepticism from like the haters out there that just weren't sure. But they have been an extremely private couple. And granted, there's been a global pandemic, but still, I feel like this was really real. It was totally grounded. They spent a lot of time, quarantining together. If that's not a real
Mhm.
relationship, I don't know what is. There were some rumors before they came out and confirmed they were a couple, but honestly, they managed to keep so much of this completely behind closed doors. They did confirm, if you remember, their relationship in Justin Bieber's Stuck With You music video, and fans, just like it was said with the wedding news, they absolutely went crazy when they
Oh,
confirmed
yeah.
publicly that they were a couple. She announced their engagement on her Instagram. Back in December, she shared an absolutely gorgeous photo of that ring. She captioned the post "Forever and Then Some." And honestly, this is important because we don't have much to go off of, you guys. This past April, she shared a rare social media post of some adorable photos of them together. And she captioned that post, "My heart, my person, thank you so much for being you." Here's the thing, as much as I want to like totally know everything about them as a couple because they're so adorable, they're so in love, and I'm such a fan of hers, I actually think it's really wonderful that we don't know too much, right? That all we know is that they're happy,
Mhm.
they're doing their thing, and now they've gotten married because I think it gives any couple a real shot when their foundation exists, just the two of them, not paparazzi stalking their every move, not fans chronicling every single date. That adds a whole element of pressure that I'm really happy they've been able to sort of avoid.
I 100% agree. I think that this relationship is the complete opposite of what she did with Pete Davidson because they were everywhere. I mean, Ariana and Pete,
Mhm.
we saw so many Halloween costumes of those 2 because they were out and about in pop culture and always in the headlines and in the press so much. And now with Dalton, I feel like we barely see them out and about with paparazzi shots. It's mostly just her showing him on social media, like these types of pictures in intimate settings on her terms. Whereas, of course, with Pete Davidson, it was, like all these videos, like the whole gray sweatpants situation and, um, referencing him in her lyrics and her songs and just always, always posting about him, anything and everything, the tattoos that they got together. So, maybe it's the best option that, she definitely wanted to make this relationship this time around a lot more private, again, a lot more on her terms. And it seems like it worked because they made it to the altar, they made it all the way. So I have a good feeling about this. And they're still so young. Like Dalton looks like he's 12, and Ariana still looks like she's super young too. So I think, they're just super in love. It's young love. And, I wish the best for them. But I definitely think this looks a lot more promising and steady and healthy than her past relationships as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I am so with you. So happy for her. I think this is going to be such a happy marriage. I'm thinking back to when the engagement news broke. A source at the time told people Ari's family is very happy. Everyone loves Dalton. He is great for Ari. This phase of her life has been very quiet and uneventful in a good way, adding that her family is happy that they're getting married. I have to say, I think that, like, kind of looking back at that quote, knowing that they're now married, it's always such a wonderful sign when your support system is totally obsessed with the person, you're choosing to spend your life with. I don't know. I was just really touched by that, and it makes me even happier for her.
Of course, and it's always the cherry on top. You want your in-laws to be happy with the person that you plan to spend the rest of your life with. And again, it just seems like, they're so in love and the fact that they're keeping it private, I feel like it's a good sign because they don't want to ruin this. They don't want, the public and the media to also be in the relationship. So I'm just happy that they're keeping that guard up. They're protecting the relationship to the 2 people that matter. And it's of course Ariana and Dalton. That's all it should matter for. And yeah, I just think, this seems like a good sign to me. And of course, we want to see the pictures if those will ever be released and, see what she was wearing, see what the venue was like, the decorations and all that. So I don't know, maybe she'll upload on her Instagram later on. She hasn't confirmed for herself, but of course her reps and her people have confirmed. But it'd be fun to like, see some glimpse of the wedding and the intimate setting and all that as well.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, we have been talking about how private they are as a couple, but I mean, listen, she shared the engagement post with us. She has
Right.
shared photos from time to time. I hope and I think when she's ready, she'll probably give fans at least a brief glimpse into what the day looks like. I know I and so many people on Twitter, I'm not alone here, just dying to see the dress. I'm sure she looked
Yes.
so stunning, and as cheesy as it is, like, we all love a celebrity wedding moment, and I don't even need all the details. I just want to know what that gown looked like because I'm sure it was incredible. Like you said, Hiba, nothing as of yet. Maybe she's posting it literally right now. Hopefully we get it soon. If by the time this is up the dress is out there, we want to know your thoughts, so let us know in the comments. That's everything we know about the wedding for now. Of course, if more details emerge, we will be discussing them here. So if you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed to our channel and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Let us know in the comments if you are excited about this news as well. As always, I am your host, Fiona Zaring, joined by the wonderful Hibba Berry. If you want to come say hi, check out our socials there on the screen right now. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Bye.